said, now, all you vinyl varmints, all you record collecting crew, have I got a box of records for you. Shadow Man.
Howdy, daddy. It's been a while.
Yeah, been a little bit. Yeah, oh, I'll put this back up here with our Hohner harmonica.
Today's show is brought to you by
Hohner harmonicas. The Rolling Stones play Hohner harmonica.
How's everybody doing out there?
Good to see everybody. This is show number 63.
Yes. Those kids?
Amazing. Today's show is called Guitar Eccentrics.
Ooh.
And I'll explain why in a minute. Now, we've done 63 shows, and I would say maybe 8 to 10 of them haven't been strictly vinyl. We've done some 8-track, we did some t-shirts.
Yeah.
We did a few things like that.
We're versatile.
Yeah, but it's all
something
rock and roll related. It's into that narrow groove that I like to groove in. So...
Don't follow the groove.
yeah. Double grooved. But I was looking through things because I enjoy doing this. Shadow Man, and I dig this. We've been doing this the last couple of years. Dig doing it for you.
We're looking for sponsors. Anybody wants to?
Hohner harmonica.
Yeah, we need the check, please.
Already. Cheers.
Cheers. Hope everybody's enjoying the change in the weather.
Yes.
Things a little crazy out west, but what can we say?
I was looking through the records to come up with some new shows, you know, digging pretty deep, and I was thinking, oh, is there enough to merit a show? And I was thinking how many things in my life I bought that I didn't pursue is because I was familiar with the name, read a record review, bonk, later on it would come up.
Yeah.
Okay, I usually wouldn't go, and a lot of our records tonight are like this. I had heard of this man called John Fahey. You just caught that with the record coming out of the bottom there. Okay. He was a bluesman, early 60s. He was an early friend of Al Wilson from Canned Heat and all those record collector guys. And went and looked up Book of White down in Memphis and recorded them and put it out on his own label and always did this. Now, he put out his own record under the name of Blind Joe Death, and he put out about 100 of them. And he'd go leave them in thrift stores.
Well, is that nice?
And make it seem like it was a discovery, or he sent it out to be reviewed and went under this thing that, although he was a really scholarly guy about blues, obsessive, I would say, he kind of parodied it at the same time, the obsessive blues collector and everything. But this is pretty cool. Yeah. And this isn't original. This isn't one of the 100 ones. This was a later pressing. I was still at 1965 or something like that. And I bought that over in Buffalo. Of course, you're catching the beautiful sticker right there.
I'm catching something else right there also.
What? What's that?
The lady seems to have her breast hanging out.
Mike, no prurient interests.
Not me.
Not with these musicians. John Fahey, and a true eccentric. This is another one of his Requia. I don't know if it's best to show this or show... And I'm not just showing off that I have a couple of these. Okay. How are we doing? This way better over here?
That's good, yep.
That's good right here.
No glare on that fella.
Yeah. And this is wild exploration. Unexplainable.
Requiem.
Well, yes. Now, the thing about John Fahey is he always did his own record companies and his own pressings, small batches, until he finally got picked up by different record companies and Vanguard and everything. But later on, he was involved in Revenant Records, which was an amazing company. And I've showed this before, but an excuse to get this out. This is the Captain Beefheart What this is part of a 5-disc box set, which I have. Grow Fins.
Can you
Okay,
tilt
this-
it just a little forward?
This way?
A little
Okay,
bit
that's a
more.
very shiny cover.
We get, yeah, it is shiny.
Yeah. And he put this out. This is just the practices from Trout Mask Replica, if you will.
The
And I'm
practice?
sure we discussed this on our Zappa Beef Heart show, but
Everybody knows
that
I
was
love beef heart.
that was a while ago. And it's nice gate fold.
Oh, there's so much in there to read.
And there's so much to read. And this is why I bought this. Because the original CD box was small, as was the booklet. Where, with the record, you get a much larger booklet. And then you can actually almost read some of the stuff. But yeah, very cool package. They also put out a Charlie Feathers package
Okay.
that we have featured on the show before in our Charlie Feathers Link Ray Wanda Jackson show.
Mm-hmm.
We should have these numbers coming up, but anyway. So that was John Fahey, and he passed away probably about 20 years ago. Too, after quite a long career, real pioneer of presenting blues and everything. Okay, this too is a really rough but beautiful album. Got this over in Buffalo. It's called The Blues Project, but it's not the band The Blues Project, although one of the people in here, Danny Kalb, was in The Blues Project later. You got that?
Who, me?
Yeah. There'll be a test later on.
Oh,
I
jeez.
promised I wouldn't say that, but anyway. And it's chewed like crazy. Record still plays, and it's got some wild stuff on here. Dave Van Ronk and
Heard the name.
Jeff Muldar, who's Maria Muldar's brother,
Didn't know that.
and different people. Who was John Kerner? All these people that were probably playing the same clubs that Dylan was in the early 60s, doing a version of folk blues. I mean, this is great recordings. Most of the stuff's covers of older blues songs. Dave Van Ronk. Did I show this before? I don't know.
You're asking
I don't
me?
know.
I don't know
It's
either. I
got to
don't
be
think
like
so.
over 630 albums if you average out to 10 apiece, minus the patches and T-shirts. But
How many more we got, Kevin, in your collection?
I'm not sure. It's like one of those things you don't want to count it. Leave the edges fuzzy, I say. But I bought this one as a teenager because of the song, which turns out to be a blind Gary Davis song called Candyman, or his version of
Oh,
that.
I love Candyman.
And it's not...
Oh, I'm
not
so tempted to
it's
burst
not Roy
into song.
Orbison, it's not, you know,
Sammy
Sammy.
Davis
It's not
Jr..
Sammy.
Get
This
around,
is on-
kids!
This is on Cadet Records. I'll just keep going. Yeah, Songs for Aging Children. And his book that he wrote came out about the same time as Dylan Chronicles. Pretty interesting chronicle of the events of that time. This is the guy Sandy Bull. This is an example. I read a review of Sandy Bull. You can get a box set, and it was in Mojo magazine. But I absorbed it. And then when a Sandy Bull album was just in a pile of somebody's albums. Guitar, all sorts of stringed instruments. Very avant-garde.
Avant-garde.
More skillful than what I'm used to listening to. As is Burt Yanch, who's British. We're going into some British stuff now. Pretty well. He's an English folk singer, you know, around the same time as Dylan coming out, and I'm sure that these comparisons are hated by everybody involved. Big influence on Neil Young. There's a song that turned into Ambulance Blues that was based on one of his.
Ambulance?
Ambulance. This is the thing I thought, just name recognition. John Renborne. Now, some people go, "Oh, John Renborne, I've got that album."
Oh,
They
yeah,
would
yeah,
recognize who that is. I think he was in Pentacle or Pentangle. Yeah, I've heard it said both ways.
Yeah.
One way's got to be wrong. And it's all English electric folky kind of stuff. People who'd go see Tull probably would go see these guys. As This is called The Bunch. Again, Richard Thompson, Sandy Denny, with all the Fairport Convention people. And they're all in the back. It's kind of like a, you know, super group of people that a very niche market. And I told myself I wouldn't say niche market.
Niche.
Niche. Port Colborne market. This is an album, Fairport Convention on Half Bricking. Now, I guess this is quite a respected album.
Fairport Convention?
Yeah, again, another thing I just picked up because to some people they go, on Half Bricking? Oh, of course, that was one of the first albums I ever bought. Yeah, you make some tea.
Nothing on the cover.
No, it just looks very Coronation Street English sideboard kind of scene.
Anything on the? Oh, there we
yeah,
go.
There's the Dirty Tea Dinkin' Freaks on the other side. So.
There you go. That's what I like to. I'm trying to urge my buddy to get into a show.
Room, you know.
An artist we can't stand. That's going to take a little.
Up and down. I don't know enough. I know a friend of mine.
You can't do
I respect his taste.
Well, we respect everybody's taste.
Yeah.
We're not going to take a giant
Pardon?
poop. What?
What? We respect everybody's
We don't?
taste.
You know, to each his
This
own.
is
Right?
what makes Daddy and Shadow Man so unique.
That's I know there's artists you can't stand.
Well, hopefully everybody has.
Well, we all do, but nobody's done a show and taken a real dump on, say, Eric Clapton or
Oh,
Paul
yeah, but I don't want to
McCartney
waste
or-
my time on it.
well, and you probably don't have
I
any
like
of
the
that
Layla album.
stuff. Oh, I gotta walk that back now.
To who?
Nobody in particular, I
Who?
guess.
Who? You know, I keep calling Danny Thomas, and they saying he's dead. They'll say anything to avoid us.
Well, some people do apparently. I have a feeling that's the end of the show.
Yeah, I'm just.
That's all.
Yeah, so that I hope that hung together, because you know we are curated in our shows, right?
Yes.
So we could give something an actual title and it hung together. And I know they're both English and American, but
Doesn't
there wasn't enough stuff to sustain it.
Good
We just
enough.
kept it.
We shot
Yeah,
12 and a half minutes. And
check these artists
those
out.
people jumping up and down that trampoline at the beginning were all related to me. Nieces, nephews, grandkids. They know who they are. I don't think they're watching our videos. They're a little young for this.
So what the fun?
You've had your tea. Don? Good luck in your contest. We're done.
Yeah.